You're all good, right?
Oh yeah,
All
great
right.
man.
I feel like I should kind of get my chair down a little here because you're sort of far away. But yeah, we were just saying, everybody, it's Larry and Steve. We were just talking about CV in the back. I got my Inception poster in a what is it, 40 by 71? No, 71. That's like six feet.
No,
Uh
it's
41's the long one.
yeah, 27 by
27?
41. Is it
Yeah.
27 by 41?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it's the modern ones are 40 and the older ones are 41. That's the main difference for the folks who aren't like us. I'm not even in your league, man. Like you are the poster guy of the universe. And we were
No,
just talking, Steve told me about this frame,
yeah.
which is amazing. Oh, do you have one like right there? Of course you do.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't think. I think it's called. Anyway.
It's Snap Ease or Snap
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Something like
sounds
that.
right.
But on all four parts of your rectangle, they just come apart on hinges. So you can literally pick up the plastic, put your poster down, or swap the old poster out and put your new one in, put it back together. And I can't emphasize this enough, and Steve will agree, in seconds.
Yeah. It's
which is not how we usually used to hang posters. It would take forever.
And they do a unique thing, which I don't know if other companies do, but they actually, I don't know if you noticed, they send you two of the plastics in there.
Yes.
So there's the one you peel the plastic off,
and
then the other one you actually use as as a back. Like you can. So what I do is I have the front, and then I have other posters behind it.
Okay.
So I actually use it as store. I have one right here which I use as storage because
it's great.
Because it's and it really, you can have I think I might have 6 posters in this one. Well, so it holds some thickness, which is crazy.
It's such a specific size that you can use one as storage, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing else that's 27 by 41. I mean, architectural map drawer stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's so funny because 27 by 40 is a standard poster frame you can get pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
But what happens is if you're buying a poster because it holds value, you're buying a poster probably that's pre-87 or whatever the year is, and it's 41 inches because it has whatever the code on the bottom. I always forget what it's called, the NCC or whatever it is on the bottom.
Right.
But it has the little blurb of the movie title, and then it also kind of calls out the year. And then it's funny. I think it's the year, and then I think it's the number of poster that was printed or movie that came out for that studio that year. It's some weird number. I actually don't know the dynamics of it.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you'll actually even see this from people that sell movie poster vendors, and I'll drop this really quick, is sometimes they actually fold the bottom of the poster.
Or even worse, they'll trim it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does this look bad? Because it's got a half an inch off the top and bottom.
Right. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, my Escape from New York has it. My Scanners has it. My Alien has it.
What? Which part?
The 41.
Oh, the 41. Yeah.
But I have.
I think you're right. It's all posters up to around 84, 85, 86, 87.
Yeah, and then it's and then if you have a smaller poster, the 27 by 40 are really nice, but you could actually get one from the movie theater that has lights and really nice shit in it to make it pretty. Oh man, I don't know. That's a great question.
I love this, Randall.
Yeah. And how many posters? Mark.
Hey, Mark.
What are you gonna do?
Just talking movie posters. Man, I'm glad you guys. I'm gonna save this all so I can say this at once. You guys know I've been kind of having a bummer of a couple of days. So today I was like, this will be a good one because I'll just show up and I won't interrupt anybody, and I'll have a nice, even, average energy level. And the second I saw Steve, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, there we go. Hello.
I sounded spastic even to myself. So now that Mark's here, I was like, okay. I can just calm down. We're talking about movie posters and the relative sizes.
Okay, 27 by 40.
41. The
No,
other thing we were talking about, which I only know because of you, Steve, or I started paying attention because of you, with your miraculous Star Wars poster luck.
Oh.
Do you want to tell the story about like how you have two? Because everybody's excited. How many posters do you have? Can't go into that, but you have a pretty good Star Wars story.
Well, I have an original Star Wars poster that I got, I don't know, many years ago. But it's back in New Jersey. It's in my parents' basement. It's funny. So my dad has 3 posters in the basement that aren't, they're just on the one wall. And Mark's been in my basement, so Mark can kind of so you come down and it's the main feature thing when you come down the basement is my original Star Wars poster, I think is it Saul Bass rollerball poster?
Oh.
I'm not. It's not
Bob
Saul
Pete.
Bass. That's who it is. It's why do I say Saul Bass? I don't know. But it's the alternate original rollerball poster that I got from Adventure Planet. So Mark was there when I got that, and my Twin Tower Spider-Man poster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one too.
But long story short, I have my original Star Wars poster. That's my poster. But my dad will not let me take it back to California.
He knows
Isn't
you're gonna
that
sell
great?
it.
It's like, no, this is mine now.
Yeah. And it's like,
You're just gonna sell it.
yeah. And he's like, oh, you're just going to sell it. And I'm like, I'm absolutely not going to sell it. And then ironically, a year ago.
Yeah, the
at
coda to the story is the best part.
Yeah. Ironically, at Alameda, a year ago, a random person had an original Star Wars poster that I bought for like, it has a little water damage, but I think I bought it for like $50 or $100. Maybe even if I paid $100 for it. Whatever.
I remember 60 for some reason, but
60, that sounds right. I want to say 50, but
whatever it was like, and I remember it had a little water damage, but
yes,
when you're
took
talking
pictures.
like, original Star Wars. That's the kind of the story I was leading to. That's when I started paying attention to the catalog numbers and stuff at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because that makes a difference with Star Wars posters.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was really cool because all 3 of us were there.
Yeah.
And I just like got the phone out and I was like, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a real one. Yeah, $60 is euphemistically wildly reasonable for that.
Yeah. Well, the best part is there's a gentleman who took over for his father at San Diego Comic-Con that sells movie posters. And that guy is legit like
R.I.P.
Well, I think his dad's still alive, but anyway, the guy there is legit knows his stuff. Like they have like original like Lawrence of Arabia posters and stuff like that. So I brought him a picture of the bottom of like what mine says on the bottom. And he was like, oh yeah, that's a legit one. And I was like, okay, that made me feel good. Because there's a lot of there.
Oh, the one from Alameda?
The one from Alameda.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I was gonna bring it. I was gonna bring it the one year and I was gonna try to sell it. But then I'm like, now it's funny. Now it sits in front of it's in my other room and it has a happy birthday balloon hanging off of it.
That's the same guy. You worked some deal for Walker with his Pastimes at Ridgemont
Hey,
High.
speaking of Walker,
Hey, there you
Holy
go.
shit. What is up, man?
you guys talking about me?
Hey, it's Friday. You ain't got shit to do.
No, I bought 2 posters from him, and then I talked myself out of one of them. And while I was there, another guy was like, "Oh, I totally will buy that poster." And I was like, "Oh, well, I don't care. I'll take these 2." And he's like, "No, I owe you money. I owe you." And I was like, "You don't owe me anything." And then he was like, "No, I owe you." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I was like, "All right, like, well, I'll figure something out." And then I was like, "Walker, you should go check it out. If you find a poster you want, let me know." And then are we even? Cool. So
yeah. Walker loves it, and that's when we explored how much we love those
movie poster frames.
Snappy's frames.
Yes.
And his Baby Driver is in one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anyway, but hey, Mark Finn shows up. Hey, Mark. I got so excited. Oh yeah, boy, you guys know that Mark has got a, I don't know what the verb tense to use is, but will be an owner of a theater in somewhat rural Texas. So he has.
Oh, that's sick.
He's the guy. Hey, check this out, man.
Yeah.
Walker's fans.
Well, we
showing up.
should.
This is
Well,
awesome.
he should definitely. We should definitely send him this company with these poster frames
Oh,
if he's
like I
yeah.
said, he's got a theater. I don't know if he sold it or selling it,
Hmm.
but like I'm so jealous because if he feels like it, he can watch The Mandalorian on a theater screen.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So I mean, come on. Yeah, he's formerly kind of a big deal. Aren't we all? I used to be too, man. What are you gonna do?
Well,
You feeling better, Mark? I mean, yeah, Mark Espinoza, not Mark Finn.
It's funny, actually. I just took a nap and I overslept. I was like, "Oh God, it's 4:03."
Not that. It's like you had the crazy
the COVIDs.
zombie cold, right?
No, I didn't have a COVID. I just had a super flu for like 3 weeks.
It's crazy.
I was so lucky because Walker had it, and then he gave it to Mimi when he was up, and so of course I got it for Meme. But it was like a 3-day cold to me. It was kind of nothing, and she's still coughing.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, wow, Mark and Mimi. I mean, oh my god. Anyway,
Hey, Mark, what's on your hat?
Oh, it's like a little dog.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a little dog, no big deal. MBD.
Well,
Justin's here too. Look at this, man. Everybody's coming to check us out on a Friday.
That's crazy. Well, should we? Doomsday. What'd you hear? What'd you see? I haven't found any leaked footage.
Yeah.
Has anybody?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen a bunch of descriptions. Even like Variety had one of what they saw, and I'm like, hey, I didn't need to hear Mystique turning into like
Yelena and then
Yelena, like
or Shang-Chi fighting Gambit.
Oh, and by the way, like Captain America is not just in it, but he's walking around with Thor's hammer like he's got the guy's car keys. It's like you're blowing all the stuff that whole rooms of people burst into applause last time.
Do you
don't blow it?
Do you think what they showed is not? It's just
because I mean it's like the whole the Spider-Man trailer. They take out like Daredevil and they take out this guy and that guy and they put that scene in. Yeah.
I hope that they're messing with people because I watch the Super Bowl for the ads. It's just my interest. I love like how advertising like gloms onto somebody else's audience and everybody's happy about it. I just love the whole thing. And so that translates directly into behind the scenes stuff and all the directors' commentaries that we are all used to when we were kids. But now, like Marvel has got their marketing so honed in. I started noticing like them fucking with us when they put Banner in the Hulkbuster stuff in the ad for Infinity War.
Or just Hulk. Banner as Hulk.
Or just him as Hulk, right? And then he's not there. I think, whatever. I forget the sequence, but and so now I'm with you. I hope that it's a whole bunch of unused stuff or stuff they shot or they were just fucking around during training that they turned into something that has nothing to do with it because our minds are just going to be blown up and down the street.
Yeah. They were like, hey, Shang-Chi, go kiss Gambit a little bit.
That was good. I liked it. So it sounds like, did you see the presentation thing? I saw 2 clips. And there, when what's so funny is like I know the actors' names, but the characters are so messed into my head. I couldn't say Chris Evans for a second because that's clearly Steve, right? But no, it's not Steve. Anyway, the Downey's holding court. The Russo brothers are up there, and Feige, whatever his fucking name is. And so they're holding court, and they're kind of doing it, and they do this cute little like sort of high school play skit that brings Evans on, and Evans hugs Kev, he hugs the brothers at the same time, and then he sees Downey and they have like a little thing, and Downey's like, okay, he's playing to it, And he's like, well, you know, sometimes we meet and we're friends and we don't. I see it's carrying over into real life. And it's just like, that's part of the marketing, you know? And those guys are just having a blast.
Oh, God.
So
How much?
I don't know. I just like it because usually so much of marketing and advertising seems corporately mandated.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously there's an avalanche in motion. I'm not saying that. But they're on top of the worm like they're in Dune. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not getting crushed by it.
Yeah. I mean, I resonate with this, but then also now it's like, but don't tell anybody that both Spider-Men show up when you see it. Enjoy the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I made it to the day before Deadpool and Wolverine came out before it was all spoiled by Steve.
What are you talking about?
I made it to like the night before. Steve was like, Blade? Gambit?
We were hold on. Take that back. We're sitting in Comic-Con the night it comes out.
Yeah, I think that was a special case, man.
I was like, dude, I have everything from the movie, and you're like, no, and I'm like, no, look, it's everything. It's clips.
Mark,
I was impressed. I made it that far.
I don't think anything I showed took anything away from the what spoiled it? Gambit?
No, just I mean, like, it was great. Like Blade coming out and everything. It was awesome. It wasn't spoiled, but you know.
You know,
I mean, that was a
bunch. I was like you, Mark, for a change. I was like, you know, this is cotton candy. I want to reach into the bucket and pull something out and go, oh man, I love Three Musketeers. You know, I don't want to know what's in the bucket.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
and I usually don't care, but I was really good about avoiding that one.
Like I knew Toby and Andrew Garfield were totally going to be in that No Way Home movie.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they were going to be in it for like an hour. Like talking.
Part of the plot.
Yeah.
But that's all right. So that's a great example. I saw photos of both of them.
Yeah.
At an airport while they were filming the Spider-Man movie a bazillion years ago. But to your point, it was like, okay, they're obviously in the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much they're in the movie. And to be honest with you, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, I think kind of stole. I think they stole some of the shine off of Holland from the last one. But yeah,
Steve Rogers has a beard.
He's back with a beard, huh?
He better be. Whiskers are.
Well, it's a different Steve Rogers, so yeah, that makes sense.
The only time I heard moans in the movie theater is when he showed up with a beard, and when
that was for me.
Yeah. And then Zoe Kravitz in the Batman movie, when she came out as Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, we got ourselves a movie here, boys.
Well,
I totally remember that too.
So I guess my question is, what are your thoughts on all this being dropped in CinemaCon and not like saved for like D23? Is it D23? Is it still called that?
They don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore?
Yeah. And so Marvel, I think it's no matter what, if they had a house organ, which they probably do, it's cool to do it like that because you get a lot of taste on the tongue for that one, right? Because it's like, look, we're legitimate because these other people are hosting us. Look, it's part of the plot because, it's a multiverse. This isn't what you expect. You know, like Kevin's name is Steve now or whatever. There's lots of stuff. The guys doing Marvel now are like, obviously they're the Disney guys who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But I think that the guys in charge are they get it, you know?
Oh, well, I you know what I actually think they did? I think, well, Feig, whatever you say it. Feig, whatever. Kevin. He said that this movie takes place immediately after Endgame. Like he put that out in the announcement. And not only is he like, yeah, all that shit that happened after that, I don't care about.
Yeah. He's
also like, and all the people I worked with prior, that's who I'm working with again. All these people that we brought in, they don't know what they're doing.
I mean, they'll be there. We'll sprinkle them in throughout the franchise a little bit, but
yeah. But I don't mean that just from like characters. I mean that from like marketing, advertising. He's like, I'm going back to what worked. We're gonna go back. Like, I'm gonna make sure that Doomsday makes $1 billion in 2 weeks.
I don't think they're gonna change the Dune. I like the whole Doomsday Barbieheimer thing that they're going to do, right? Same weekend.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I don't think they care. I think those two movies are so anticipated that it doesn't matter.
And
So
to be honest
everybody's
with
going to
you,
be happy.
I think you could get people in the movies to, and Dune 3 is actually the shortest of all the Dune movies.
Yeah.
So
What would you
it's
call
not-
that movie? I know you were disappointed it was called Dune 3, right, Steve? Would you have called it Dune?
Messiah?
Yeah.
Well, see, I think what you had to do is Dune Part 3 is fine because you're never getting another Dune movie. This is it. This is the end, which is so depressing. But this is it. This is the end of Dune. So Dune 3, fine, because then I guess in theory it allows if anyone ever in a million years or wanted to spend like $300 on AI, could make any of the other books. You know what I mean? And you're not calling out another.
Yeah.
You know, like if he's not a giant sandworm at the end of this movie, like I might go watch Doomsday again.
I don't love Dune as much as you do, but man, I could take a whole movie about the guys who discovered that spice helped them navigate. Because that's my favorite part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we go to the first movie, and they blow that off in like a sentence and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. But then you realize you do want to get on the roller coaster and not have like a 30-minute lecture about how, wheels work.
Yeah.
I get it, but I thought that one.
We all read Moby Dick.
Well, it's interesting.
Like, so this is how you tie a knot? Great. That was a fun 2 hours of my life.
The cool thing about Dune is though, Dune has enough of those branches though that if anyone actually had any like creative juices, like that was like why that the Bene Gesserit TV show was kind of cool because it was like okay,
Chris wins forever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love that. But that's like you can have these different things and make a movie about it in the Dune universe, and it would sit nicely. I don't know. I feel like the visuals are so good in these past two that unless you're giving it that type of hype, or budget, I don't know, man. AI is pretty great, so I don't know. I'll leave it at that.
Is that Randall just being crazy, or do they really want to make $2 billion?
No. I think I've indirectly heard that as well. Like that. I think they've already.
I don't see how that's likely
for Dune. For Doomsday.
No, he's talking about for Doomsday.
Oh, for Doomsday. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Not for Dune. Not for Dune.
Yeah, that's possible. Didn't they do 1.3 or 1.5 the last time?
Yeah, and ticket prices have gone up, so I don't even think that's even a problem.
I don't think that's as ridiculous as I do thinking initially that was Dune.
What's that movie? What's that cartoon where all the emotions?
Inside Out 2. That made $1 billion.
Yeah.
That made $1 billion. I think Daredevil made $1 billion. Deadpool, not Daredevil.
It's Daredevil.
Dude, didn't Mario Brothers make $1 billion?
Jesus.
I should look this up.
I haven't been as up to date on that.
Oh, dude. Okay.
I haven't finished Daredevil yet.
Inside Out 2, Deadpool, Wolverine, Barbie.
Comedy of Threes is coming.
It sounds like my Friday night.
Here we go. The audience decrees.
The new one or
Mario
the old one?
Sucked. No, I bet he's talking about the new one. Although they're enjoying playing Super Mario on a jailbroken Wii, which I didn't know was a thing. But of course, if it is a thing, the college students figured it out.
You better believe it, man.
That's the latest I heard from him about Mario. Mario.
Jez and I still play Dr. Mario.
You saw that you saw that whole spiel about how Dr. Mario is actually a different Mario. He's the third brother.
Mario.
You didn't see this? I don't know. I got fed it in my social. It was like in the Mario Brothers movie. They're sitting at dinner, and Mario and Luigi are sitting there with the parents, and then there's a niece is there, and you're like,
Who's this bitch?
Oh, who's she? Because obviously Mario doesn't have kids and Luigi doesn't have kids. So then the thought
'cause they both
process
flew
is
out.
Dr. Mario is a different brother who's actually successful and like, not a plumber. Anyway.
Love it.
Wow, I heard that so disdainfully. A little New Jersey came out there. You didn't do this, but this is what I heard. Like, he's successful. Not a plumber.
Yeah.
You didn't do that, but that was crazy. Anyway, speaking of hearing weird things, I got those cool Open Shock 2 headphones. Do you guys know about this? They're little things that just hook on your ears.
Oh yeah, they have like no. Yeah,
there's no wires or anything. So for an old man like me, it's fucking game changing. I'm listening to podcasts all the goddamn time now. And so I leave it by my captain's chair in the living room. I have this little area, and I leave it there, but I leave it on. So this has been going on off and on for a while. That somebody will call me, and we're having a great conversation, then my phone just drops off. Like I can't hear a thing, and I'm like, but it's still going, fucking whatever. It's happened 5, 6, 7, 8 times. It's kind of low level frustration, right? But today Mimi and I had to coordinate something. And I was like, that's not going to be happening. And she goes, look, just when I hear, I can still kind of hear you. And it sounds like there's a TV going. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. It didn't drop the call. It swapped. I must have
it just changes where the audio.
I must have walked a bit, too close in range, and it swapped over. And then my phone, is going, I don't know, man. You wanted to do, you did it, right? I'm just Bluetooth.
That's my hot take. Bluetooth technology wasn't ready to be rolled out the way it was.
I just want to. I want to blame somebody, and there's
we all have our plug-in headphones in.
I'm not against Bluetooth, but oh, here we go. Go pick up pizza. Enjoy.
Pizza.
Right. Seconded.
Did you guys? What was the big deal about? I wrote down a bunch of things because I was like, I haven't really looked at pop culture stuff, and I wanted to get my breakdown. What was the Daredevil season 2 spoiler that everyone was losing their mind over?
Oh, the Defenders all showed up.
Oh, in the final episode?
No, in the back. You're talking about there's a spoiler in season 2?
The one I'm thinking of was Luke Cage accidentally posted a pic from the end of the season.
Yeah.
Which pretty much confirms that that Daredevil's in Spider-Man.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah. Well, it's like, why is Spider-Man breaking into a prison? That's weird. And then it's like, hey, here's a photo of Daredevil in a prison suit.
Like, prison.
And the guy who plays Luke Cage is in it as well, then, obviously?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and
the
rest of the Defenders, too. Because they were all shooting in Brooklyn and all hanging out, and people snapped the photos.
And all the original cast, all the casted Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, pulled their photo, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, they need to do what they did in the comic and make Luke Cage the mayor of New York, which I think is probably what's going to happen.
What are they going to do?
Make Luke Cage the mayor.
Oh, they did that in the comics, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I recall that.
That's gonna match up, right? Because Kingpin can't get away with that as mayor forever.
Yeah.
And so you just go the other way and get Super Obama.
Yeah. Bulletproof. Unbreakable skin.
Unbreakable skin proof.
Obama.
I like that. I like that. So who's the villain in the new Spider-Man movie?
Well, there's some
Scorpion?
theories.
Walker should know that.
Yeah. There's a theory it's some kind of psychic, which is why.
Is it Jean Grey?
Well, they think it's Jean Grey, so they're going after Jean Grey. That's why, in the trailer, you see someone jump.
Is that wait? There's a real trailer. I haven't watched the trailer. Maybe you should go watch that. Here's my thing now. When I see something that gets leaked really quick, my brain now is immediately like, "Oh, that's AI. I can't watch that."
Yeah, well, I understand that.
So it is. So the one that got released is actually legit. Okay, I guess I'll watch it.
Firestar. That's a new theory. I like that. I hadn't heard that one yet.
Oh yeah, nice.
Do you think they're going to?
Oh, that makes me happy.
And then you got Iceman showing up somehow.
Not just
Like-
because that, like, what was
Isn't
the
that your
rumor she
friendly
was
neighborhood
playing?
Spider-Man or something?
Yeah.
Jean Grey, wasn't it? Supposed to. She's
Yeah,
supposed to
and
be
I
Jean
was
Grey.
like, whoever it was, I was like, no, she's a great actress because they announced whatever that she was in it right to take advantage of the eyeballs from the end of Stranger Things, which is the only reason I know who that is.
Hmm.
You know, and I was like, whoever she was supposed to rumored to be playing, I didn't like, but Firestar. Now I'm 100% on that. Yes,
Mark Ruffalo's in the cast.
He's in.
yeah.
Dude, just watch
Oh.
the trailer right now.
Mark Finn's right. Scorpion's in it.
Yeah, there's a cool like little montage of Spider-Man fighting a bunch of random villains like Scorpion,
Tarantula.
Yeah, and they're like exact rip-offs of the comic covers they were on.
Okay. That's who's directing it.
Me?
Destin Daniel Creighton. What did
Walker
he-
might be directing it for all I know. Walker,
Oh,
you
he's-
directing?
Oh yeah, Boomerang. The
He's
hand.
Shang-Chi. Oh, the guy who's directing it is the guy who did Wonder Man.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Man, I loved Wonder Man.
Season 2.
And Shang-Chi director, exactly.
Shang-Chi.
That's how Trevor was in Wonder Man at all. They got the idea for that. Well, I think that's great because the director's like, I just want to work with that guy again. That was awesome.
So it's interesting. I saw on one site that Luke Goss is in it, but I'm not seeing him listed anywhere else. He's the evil prince in Hellboy 2, and also the bad guy in Blade 2.
Is he the older guy in Iron Eagle?
Older guy in Iron. Who? Lou Gossett Jr.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's cool. I agree. I
don't
want to
like
see
it.
them do like they
Yeah.
did that Halloween special, and they're doing
yeah.
the Punisher special.
The Punisher special is what did I say? What did I
More
say?
of that, man? Give me those.
As I told Larry, I think I said in our thread, I said that Punisher trailer, give me that movie now, forever, of just Punisher comics. Print money.
Right.
Yeah.
Just it's that is a no. There is so much Punisher comic books that you could make a 30-minute or a 60-minute movie for now until I'm 180.
What is live action Ezra is going to be in Spider-Man? That actor is
Yeah.
going to be in it? Oh. Is he
Yeah.
playing Ezra?
Ezra.
I don't know. I thought you were just asking, is that what it said?
Oh.
And I was ready to explain who Ezra was to you. And so then you were like, no, that's not what you meant by that. And now I've said yes, sounding like I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, it's
I do
interesting.
not.
So that's always interesting when you see stuff like that. So like Luke Goss, that actor that I was talking about, who's pretty prominent, you would know him in a ton of stuff.
Okay.
He's on some sites he's listed in the cast, and it's in he's nowhere in the credits or anything. So who is he playing?
Who's Luke
And
Goss?
You look him up. You as soon as you see his face, you're gonna be like, oh, I know who he is.
I don't know who this is. Is it the bald guy that I'm looking at, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. Blade 2. I'm not used to seeing him without makeup on.
Right. But I'm saying he's in stuff. So you don't get an actor like that unless you're going to put him in makeup and make him do stuff. So
Yeah.
who is he? Is he like,
He's me the Jackal.
Can be
you
anybody.
think so?
Yeah.
Because I saw the picture of the guy that they have playing Tombstone now, and that guy looks like Tombstone.
Hmm.
Like white skin. It looks like he's a little albino. Chris is here. Chris can help.
Chris?
Yeah.
Luke Goss.
Did you guys, you didn't see the Facebook post? I said something that's, hey, it's trivia time. Who has been in more door courts than even me? Do you have a guess?
It's got to be. Would it be
Is it
Chris?
Chris?
Chris has probably
It's
been in almost.
Chris Seguisig. I have to say his name correctly because this is an award. Dude, you have been in every one, and I think that's really cool.
That's amazing.
I really appreciate that, man. So
Has,
what made me think of that is not that he just wrote something, but that I was thinking, man, we have a bunch of cool cats that just hang and talk to on Friday afternoon. And it's kind of sci-fi. It's cool. I don't know. Anyway, God bless us, everyone.
Has he ever jumped on?
Yeah, we did one.
did one, right?
Early ones. Yeah, we had an interview. We should do it again.
You should have like the quarterly Chris check-in or something.
We should. We should have an award. You know what? Because I said you get an award for this. We're gonna name the award after him.
Oh.
You, Chris, you have won the first Chris. The bad news is you have to be like Will Eisner, and every year you have to give everybody their Chris's, and then die.
Yeah.
And nobody cares afterwards because Will wasn't handing you.
Will didn't hand it to you. Yeah.
That's like, okay, that's one of the after, one of the lame ones. Anyway, so we'll do that's already happened because I had that thought in the quantum universe that has occurred. I haven't thought about what the design is. I'll do that later. But congratulations on getting the first Chris. That was great.
So speaking of brand, what's the photo of Bones that you use as the cover image? What is that thing on the wall?
So every once or twice a year, some Star Trek fan uncovers that because it's a pretty tight shot of them. It's supposed to be McCoy, and he's just kind of hanging out, right? And there's this fucking ceramic lizard on the wall. And because these, they just haven't been around for a while, they don't understand the context. And I usually put a picture of me next to one of those things that I took. That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Dr. McCoy and me at this place up at Sea Ranch that had one because they were all the fuck over the place. I think we had one in our house in Texas in the late 60s into the 70s. So like in an audience at the time wouldn't think anything of it. And like the sci-fi fans would go, "Oh yeah, that's a cool one of those things, except it's from like Aldebaran 3." Like that's as much as anyone would go into it because they were all over the fucking place. They're in dentist offices, It's just this weird little design fad. But now everybody's like, "What does that mean?" And they hate it because people my age go, "Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're just missing the context." Anyway. So every once in a while I use that and to do when I don't have anything else to use. I don't know if you guys it's been a rough couple of days, so I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't even set up the StreamYard until like 3:15.
Oh, so I went. It was there. Very good producing. It was there when I showed up. I was like, "Isn't that my job?" But Larry's taken over that role. So.
Oh, I mean, sorry, you can do it.
No, you got it.
There's one thing.
It's fun. It's just I like writing the dumb coffee. Anyway, yeah, but it was cool because I think this is the most people watching us now that have been for a while, and it's the one I give everybody the least notice on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Go figure.
Well, I think everyone's looking for a little escapism,
yeah.
And there isn't a lot of great stuff on TV / in the movies right now, so it's kind of like, what's everyone looking for? Well, what are you guys watching?
Oh my God, Rooster is incredible. I think that's on Apple.
Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. Yeah. It's great. It's Bill Lawrence, who has apparently taken over TV. The guy did Ted Lasso, and he's doing Shrinking, and now he's doing Rooster. And it's the same kind of awesome shit that you expect from him. Friends and Neighbors season 2 just started, which is a fucking great. It's like Desperate Housewives with dudes.
The ham bone.
And it's more like there's mysteries, but it's all like people fucking each other. I don't know. It's good. Hard to explain.
It's before 5 o'clock. You can't use that language.
Here's how I would describe it using an analogy. Somebody at one time noticed romance paperbacks sold really well, but there was nothing really for men. So they invented the, Executioner and Remo Williams, and Bond was the king of that, right? And so then that happened, and so I think all the cool writer dudes that were raised on that shit are like trying to address what's really happening in the world and sort of doing a romance version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's been filtered through all that shit. It's coming out kind of its own thing. That's my theory.
It makes sense. I mean, it's kind of like, if you really think about it, it's like, it's kind of what they're trying to do, like serialized shows with like Reacher and stuff like that, where a little different, but kind of close.
Something for the boys, you know. Something for the boys.
Mark,
I forgot
what did you send me? Mark, what did you send me the other day? What did you post on one of your things?
Oh,
what show do you want rebooted?
I want the reboot the Remo Williams movie, but all they do is just replace what's his name, Gray.
Yeah, Joel Gray.
Joel Gray with Tig Notaro. Just have her be the guy teaching him how to do all the.
You mean like they did in that
Army of the Dead
movie? Where they
Tig
just take an actor.
Is just now my go-to default CGI replacement character.
Hey, Mark, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think that AI could maybe do this.
Oh yeah.
If we wanted to, like,
Claude,
I think if there's enough footage of her of them out in the world that we could somehow superimpose it over Joel Gray throughout Remo Williams. We could call it the Mark Espinosa cut. It might be the funniest thing I've ever. First off, I've been noodling so much with AI. This might be something I might be able to do.
Okay, I urge you to tell me what you need.
Yeah.
I'll drive over the apple juice, arrange the pedicure or whatever you need. That is a fucking great idea.
That's funny. But yeah, I rewatched that the other night, and I'm like, "Ooh, he holds up." So that one little thing that's a little hard to. It's a hard sell.
You know, the funny thing is, though, at the time, I think it was also a little bit of a hard sell even when it came out. It was kind of accepted, but it wasn't like I think it did get shunned a little bit, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Right, Larry?
There was a lot going against that movie, and that didn't help.
Yeah.
I was when that came out, I was in the Northeast, which is a predominantly Caucasian area. So it's not like I was going to be the nerds I was hanging around with was like, but on the other hand, it was 70% Jewish school, super liberal, so that people were like Steve is saying, they just kind of like turned their nose up to it if they noticed it at all, right? But I don't remember anybody going, we need to invent canceling.
Yeah. That they waited about 30 years for that. So, the really funny part is that movie. It was funny. I was going to write an article about that movie because I do like that movie. So when I was looking up stuff, I didn't realize that movie actually was like nominated for like best makeup.
Oh man, okay, that's that one.
Academy Award for best makeup, which is kind of like even more insane, right? So, Anyway, that's kind of funny.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah. But just think about that. Like that movie got nominated,
and it starts out with him with like the worst fake nose ever. So I'm like,
Yeah, but then think about that. You will now look back at that, and I'd have to do more research because I think it probably is associated with Joel Gray and what they did with Joel Gray, but it could potentially be what they did in the beginning of the movie with him. But I didn't remember that being ever looking really good.
Yeah.
But then again, that movie is I don't know, that's 80s, 85, 84.
When Mark said he wouldn't recommend it to anyone, paraphrase, it's like I was like, it's a perfect example of an 80s movie, but it's like you can invent, there's all kinds of reasons to recommend it, but I guess that's why it didn't do well, because people didn't, right? Like even in the 80s, you're like
because that's always the thing now when you recommend 80s movies, right? Oh yeah, Teen Wolf is great. There's just this one scene in the garage where you gotta
or they drop the F word like it's like they're saying popcorn. So that's also another thing that you don't realize as much.
When Walker was 10, we watched Back to the Future, and there's a couple in there that Mimi
really.
And I,
oh yes, there is. Yes.
Oh, Mimi and I went, what?
What?
It's like when the baby falls down, they look to you for their reaction. So if you freak, they freak. It's So we were like, don't say anything, and he won't think that's anything to be worried about. Deal with that later when he gets older. Anyway, who would have thought? Back to the Future. It seems like the friggin' G-rated thing of all time. No.
Nope. Nah, just some guy trying to assault his mother.
Yeah.
And then years later, you find out he's just been hanging around the entire time.
He never assaults his mom.
Well, I mean, Biff.
She practically assaults him, right?
No, Biff. Biff gets kind of like.
Oh, yes.
However,
he gets all up. He gets all up that dress.
I haven't seen that
bummed
movie
me
in so
out
long.
how much like even it was a different time. Like isn't cool anymore. You know, it's just like yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's sexual assault, man.
Yeah. And then he's just gonna hang around the house forever.
Oh, good lord, this is taking a turn.
What? I was gonna use that every time there's a huh.
Well, hold on.
Yes, for all mankind.
Do you watch that, Mark?
Yeah, but it's not done, right? That's the last season.
It's not done. Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, man. The pitch just ended. I got nothing.
But can I tell you, the last week's episode was a crier.
Did they finally kill?
Well, he died.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He didn't get killed.
He just old age.
But it's. I'm not going to tell you about the plot at all because that's kind of not what makes you well up. It's that these motherfuckers like took a giant NASA-approved spike into everybody's heart with the end credits. Which is I won't ruin anything, but it's just the Gemini spacecraft going by slowly, right? And the music, and which adds to it. But when you get there, I defy anyone with a soul not to go. Yeah, fucking goddamn right, Ed. Bye, Bob. Anyway,
they didn't do your idea. They didn't put the tombstone. The first.
Not yet. I mean,
I think they could still, right?
Yeah. Well, the end credits is not part of the narrative, so I'm not going to tell you a thing about how it happens or where, but his where his body is going to go is not addressed at the end of this episode.
Oh,
so there's still a chance for a gravestone. But either way, you can have a monument, right? I mean, here's everybody who was a big deal, the Hall of Heroes or something. I don't know. Sorry. When Mark starts going, I know that it's time for my medicine.
No. He I think he read this.
Because I remember when they did the live action version or whatever. I was like, you could just totally change that line.
You could, but no one would know what it's like. Changing a lyric in "Happy Birthday," everyone was all of a sudden like, "What's the line?"
Yeah. Did she?
I knew somebody was going to say, "It's just a joke." I'm a spaz, and I'm trying not to be. So that was a self-deprecating comment. No drugs involved.
Medicine.
So water.
Nah. Well, all right. Hold on. Let's see.
Anyway,
what's the next big film?
Yes, if it's for you, God bless you. Yeah. Help yourselves. Smoke them if you got them.
I'm halfway through rewatching She-Hulk, and that was like you got to rewatch everything you watched during the pandemic, right? Because everything was.
I agree with that statement. It's gonna hit different no matter what.
I'm watching it now. I'm like, ooh, this is better than I remember it being.
Oh,
does it
do that? Because I loved it at the time.
Okay.
Oh, I did. I love it even more now for some reason.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I had no problem with it.
Can I ask you something?
Did you see? No, wait. Today's headline. It says "Today is today," which is one of the things from She-Hulk.
Our episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Remember So that's awesome. I didn't even know that. Well, what a luscious coincidence. Today's. All right. Sorry. I just wanted to.
Here's my only question: is it upsetting that the CGI I could do better?
It comes and goes. Like there are moments when I'm like, "Ooh, that doesn't look good," but then but then it all just kind of all blends in together with the character because she's so funny and charming in it that I'm like, man, I can look past it.
You know what it is? I probably would be okay with it. I think if I watched a VHS copy of it.
Yeah.
I think because I'm watching, I watched it on my like television in the house, and it was so clear that it was just like it's. I don't know. I and it might just be me, and it probably is just me. So whatever. But it's like when I can tell green screen is like so prominent, or when it just
green screen,
when two people are not there together, I just can't get past that. And then it's like, what if I watched it on like VHS tape where it's like choppy and bad and it's like, oh, okay, I'm cool. I don't know. So maybe it's just I just need to watch everything on VHS. Maybe that's my new routine.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
No, but I totally get that in general, though, that like the format, and that matches with what you were saying earlier that I pre-agreed with about visiting stuff that you saw during the lockdown, because it's just going to hit different. That's super interesting. I agree with both of you.
What else was there?
What else did you watch during
just
I love She-Hulk.
What's okay, let's see. What is this?
That's a television.
Oh, got it. I was like, what movie is that?
CRTV, that's what it stands for.
Oh, I think I've ever seen it written out like that. I just saw someone hook up a Blu-ray to an old CRT, like one of those 800-pound ones.
Ooh.
And it's terrible. I was like,
I found something. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, Steve's gone.
Well, now
we got to straighten out all those figures. They're all a little askew.
Are they?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that.
What?
Oh, there's a TV on there too.
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's broken.
Where'd you
but I gotta figure out
Oakland Flea Market.
Jeff Foxworthy. That's pretty cool.
Hey,
Oakland Flea Market. Yes.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, I go early on. I didn't go. That's from a couple of weeks ago. But
does the TV work?
Never even plugged. It's been sitting on the floor over there. I never plugged it in. I didn't even know there was a tape in the thing. That's the first time I looked at it.
Boom box.
Boom. Oh, okay. Thank you for
I
saying
just
that.
feel like I don't know, early Mike Myers saying that on a skit.
Boom box.
But he's playing SAG. Never mind.
Do you guys ever watch the Ted TV show?
Ted? Is that the one with the bear?
I saw the first season.
The mom in it, she always pronounces things a little boom box.
Isn't she supposed to be from somewhere though? Isn't she like? Isn't the mom supposed to carry some crazy accent or something like that?
Boston.
Nah.
It's from Boston. God damn it.
Oh yeah, that would make sense because it's Marky Mark, right?
Marky Mark, yeah. I love that. I did have there was a whole, when the first one came out, there was a whole marketing thing saying that's it. And they couldn't believe that they did the second season because it's so fucking expensive. And they didn't make that much money. And it's kind of like another season of we got the joke already. Yeah. That's what they were thinking internally. So they decided to get out in front of that. And one of the things they did that came out that was super cool was, what's his name? McFarlane says, I didn't confirm this. So but apparently the beginning of Ted is Marky Mark going through a door.
Oh, a door, and then the kid walking in.
So the end is the little kid goes out the same door. So it's a mirrored shot at the same doorway with the two actors thematically because they're different projects. So I'm like, you know what? When I get a minute, I'm going to watch that second season because that was a big who cares. I got the joke like the rest of the world, but the fact they had enough, care to do that, I'm like, all right, I'm going to honor that hard work and I'm going to sit there. So, and then I watched the first one about they were charging the sex calls to the high school. So that was pretty funny. So my intention is to watch it, but
it's enjoyable. I power through it.
Yeah,
my bar is a lot lower than yours though too.
Yeah.
I'm sure all this stuff you think, well, I don't know. I'll be like, I better not tell Mark. I thought that was funny.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I thought it was the opposite. I'm like, I ain't telling Larry I like that.
Okay, excellent.
Last time I told you guys a movie I liked, you guys were like, that was a shit burger. I was like,
what was that? What, that Dominion thing that you keep on telling me to watch?
Spectral.
Spectrum. Oh, wait,
It was
Spectrum.
the Ghostbuster Army movie.
Yeah.
All right, can I say I'd like to formally apologize for what I said about that. I was very strong. I mean, I stand behind what I said about the movie, but I apologize for how I said it.
No, you guys said it perfect. You guys were. I can't tell who said what. It was the same energy from both of you.
I was just being.
I don't think I even fucking watched it. I'm just looking at the trailer right now. I was like, what is this piece of crap?
Giant dose of Dick Larry.
There's a Reddit thread where it's like, hey, what's a movie that you like that nobody else likes?
Are you in it?
No, I mentioned the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie. I was like, this movie. And like everyone in the thread was like, oh yeah, that movie sucks. It's like going to an AA meeting and everyone telling you that you have a problem. I'm like, well, okay.
Is that the one
here to help
Keira Knightley in it? The King Arthur one you're talking about?
Check it out, Our Man in Hollywood.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty smart.
I think that's probably likely. That's a cool run, and no kidding, they thought of that right away. Why not? The world is going crazy. Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's get that Ted season 3 greenlit before something happens.
The last scene of the season 2, it's the guy who plays Mark Wahlberg, who's always kind of like a little doughy and whatever. It's just him like being, you know what? I'm gonna get super jacked.
Oh,
that's my goal now. I'm just gonna get super buff. And Ted was like, I am completely on board with this.
Excellent.
All right.
Green light.
They're doing the
donuts and whiskey.
It's always sunny or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they did in It's Always Sunny?
Oh,
where Mac gets like super ripped.
He's building mass.
And then everyone's like, and he's like, and they're like, cool. So it was like, so what? And he's like, I spent a year doing this. I don't know anyway.
I'm actually, wow, a lot of stuff I'm watching right now. I'm rewatching stuff. I'm like about to finish Fringe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That holds up.
My father-in-law and so Lauren's dad and Nilsa, her stepmom, when we were in Florida, they used to watch Fringe because when I was there, a trailer for it came on, and I was like, "Oh, that's funny," and and her dad's like, "Oh, I used to watch that show. Whatever happened with that show?" And then I was like, "That's 15 years ago."
Old man.
And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like 15 years ago when it was on, or 13 years ago." And then we looked it up, and he was like, I think it went 5 seasons, and he was like, he's like, me and Nilsa, Lauren's stepmom, they're like, we've watched 8 episodes and wondered whatever happened to it. and then it was like, I wonder how many people are like that. Like, they are not sci-fi people. They caught a show on a certain night, watched a bunch of it, really enjoyed it, lost it, and then that was it. It just kind of
never thought of it again.
Yeah, until from like Thursday to Tuesday, and they're like, "Oh well."
Wasn't that the time it bounced around when it was on? Like it was on Friday night. Was that like post X-Files? Like, do you remember when the X-Files moved the day and then the ratings dropped really bad and then they moved it back?
Yes.
Am I making this all up?
No. That's the thing.
I remember that, but my answer to your Fringe thing is I never had to follow because by the time Fringe was on, we had paid our lifelong $99 TiVo thing. That certainly was value used there. So I just put Fringe on, and it's like, and I watched it when I watched it.
How does Fringe end?
I don't remember. I just remember it was so trippy because John Noble was like trying to get off whatever he was on. Yeah. And they did a like cartoon with
like Monty Python style animation.
With Leonard Nimoy, because he wants to be in it, but he's so frail. Yeah. They're just like, "Oh, record your lines, and we got you, man." This show's all about it. So I don't really remember plot. I remember the stunty stuff like that.
Yeah. Like cool. The bald people from the first season end up taking over the present, so then they create a machine that goes back in time to when those people were invented. I don't know. It's something like that. It's time travel.
Time travel.
Time travel.
And now my eyes are crossed, crisscross, or whatever that line is.
Yeah.
I don't want Fringe to take over, but I think it's the end of season 3 where they have the military thing and they go, "Hey, this is what's gonna happen," and there's this like Terminator-like future where the Fringe division. You remember?
Yeah.
That I died. I was so disappointed. I was like, "What? You killed Guardian? Alpha Flight level disappointed." When the next season, they're like, "Oh yeah, hey, here's our new story." Like that was just like a flashback of what could happen.
Yeah.
I was like, "Motherfucker, why don't you have a season of that?"
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then they do, kind of.
I have no one to talk to about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm with Lauren's dad.
Yeah.
What is
You're
happening?
right.
Like,
You got it. You nailed it.
That it's like, was that 15 years ago? Yeah, you're right. Like Walker was going to bed early so we could catch it.
Larry,
Anyway.
was this a show you watched, or am I just making that up? Lodge.
I did not, but somebody mentioned this recently, so I'm going to have to check it out.
Paul Giamatti is the executive producer. Interesting. He's not in it, but he's the executive producer on it.
Huh. No, it was one of the last. Who the hell was I talking to? Oh, my friend Rob Lavender, my old college roommate. I did a DORK COURT with him a couple of days ago, and he mentioned this Lodge. But that's why it took me a second, because we were talking about Monarch and Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell, and then he said, "Yeah, did you know that Wyatt Russell did this thing called Lodge something? Have you seen it?" And I'm like, "No." And I just blew by it until just now. So yes, I can confirm that my old college roommate enjoyed that thing he couldn't remember the title of.
The guy who does it is Jim Gavin, and the name sounds so familiar, but I have no idea what he's touched. No,
the hearts of his fans around the world.
Yeah, himself.
Me.
He did Moonhaven on Netflix. 6 episodes, Moonhaven. Name sounds so familiar. Anyway, well,
Mark says Giamatti cameos in that Lodge 49 thing. So
I hate to be the party pooper, but I have to go and grab. I have to go grab I have to grab a 10-year-old from theater practice, and then go pick up a 12-year-old from, I don't know, hopefully not smoking cigarettes.
Man, don't give us your assassination coordinates.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Don't make me an alias on this.
Yeah, well, you guys are already. I have the envelopes right here, so it goes to you both.
Know.
So they already know.
All right, boys, always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, Mark and Walker Pie.
Yes,
awesome to hang out with you.
And Chris and
Chris
Randall in the beginning, and who else was there? A ton of
Scarecrow,
people.
Justin.
Yep, Justin was there. Yep, the Scarecrow.
Anyway, that was a blast. This was so fun. I was super silly, man, and that's what I needed after this week, man.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so that was
gentlemen.
Fun. Good to see you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Talk to you on the internet in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Later, guys. I gotta go.
All right. There
Later.
we go.